Hello, and welcome to Food Safety for Wash Pack Facilities, a training series brought to you by the CCE Cornell Vegetable Program. Implementing food safety practices in wash pack facilities is critical for ensuring that foodborne pathogens are not introduced or spread as produce is sorted, graded, washed, and packed. This is Caitlin Tucker, Program Assistant for the Cornell Vegetable Program. Throughout this series, I will walk you through the principles of food safety, the ideal wash pack facility layout, post-harvest water management, cleaning and sanitizing, and tips for cleaning larger washing equipment. Because food safety is a company-wide responsibility, we invite all farm employees to participate in this training. Here are some highlights from Part 4, Cleaning and Sanitizing. Cleaning and sanitizing equipment, tools, food contact surfaces, etc. is critical for preventing foodborne pathogens from establishing and/or spreading. Cleaning and sanitizing are separate steps. Dry cleaning is an option for those operations that do not typically introduce water into their wash pack lines. Efficient and thorough drying is important to eliminate moisture. Power washers are a useful tool, but should be limited to outdoor use. Let's begin Part 5, Cleaning Common Wash Pack Equipment. Objectives for Part 5 include: describe the difference between maintenance and deep cleaning, provide step-by-step tips for cleaning brush washers, and provide step-by-step tips for cleaning root barrel washers. When cleaning larger, more intricate wash pack equipment, like brush washers or root barrel washers, there are two types of cleaning that should be done. The first type of cleaning is thorough or deep cleaning. You want to start the wash pack season off with a clean slate, and thorough or deep cleaning will allow for easier and quicker daily maintenance cleaning. This type of cleaning takes a lot of time and should be prioritized during the off-season or as needed during the growing season. This type of cleaning is more detailed, and the goal is to completely remove dried or caked-on debris or vegetable matter, even in the tiniest cracks and crevices on your equipment. In order to do this adequately, you must have knowledge of how to disassemble and reassemble wash pack equipment. The second type of cleaning is maintenance or routine cleaning. This is done daily, usually at the end of the day. This allows you to start each day off clean. This type of cleaning consists of a quick rinse and scrub with detergent to clean off soil or vegetable debris. Remember to follow cleaning with a spray down of sanitizer. Be sure to follow sanitizer label instructions for concentration, application, rinsing, etc. Running a fan after cleaning and sanitizing will help dry down the surfaces faster, which will reduce the chance of bacteria surviving on the equipment. The general process for cleaning and sanitizing larger wash pack equipment is as follows. Examine the equipment top to bottom. Identify areas that are food contact surfaces. Identify all of the areas where debris might accumulate. Identify all areas where debris or dripping water can touch food contact surfaces. Disassemble the equipment if needed. To help with reassembly, use standard operating procedures. Take pictures or videos along the way to use in creating SOPs. Rinse the equipment off. Scrub with an appropriate tool and use detergent as necessary, making sure to follow the detergent label instructions. And finally, rinse off the surface, use a sanitizer according to label instructions, and dry adequately to eliminate moisture that bacteria need to reproduce. Let's review tips for cleaning brush washers. There are typically 3 sections that make up a brush washer, and each has special cleaning considerations. The 3 sections are 1, the conveyor, 2, the brush washer, and 3, the absorber. It is important that brush washers be cleaned thoroughly on a regular basis, and daily maintenance cleaning should occur after every use. To clean the brush washer thoroughly, you must first start with all of the sections connected. This is because the machine may need to be turned on and off in order to have access to many areas, such as the brushes or foam donuts. Afterwards, the machine needs to be disconnected from the conveyor and absorber in order to reach spaces internally. Drive chain guards should be removed, and drive chains should be disconnected and removed. The machine can be stood up on end to better reach the underside. Make sure you clean from top to bottom. As I mentioned earlier, chain guards need to be removed. This exposes axles, chains, and other hard-to-reach spaces. To separate the absorber, disconnect chains. And clean internally where debris accumulates, including rough welds. Some cleaning tools that you should have on hand include various diameter bottle brushes, a dryer vent brush, multi-purpose paint scrapers, long-handled sponge scrubbers, personal protective equipment, and fans to aid in drying. You should also feel free to experiment with other tools that might make the job easier. To adequately clean the interior, you need interior access. It is very hard to just reach in and try to clean. Most machines come with riveted top plates on either side of the motor. These rivets should be removed and replaced with machine screws or thumb screws to allow plates to be replaced for safety after cleaning. It is important to note that flaps, brushes, interior housing, sill plates, etc. are all food contact surfaces. When cleaning the interior, it is best to do so before debris can dry. A backpack or pump sprayer can be used to loosen debris or apply detergent. You will need to turn the machine on and off to get all of the bristle bundles. Be sure to clean interior housing walls, the underside of the plate where the motor sits above, and the undersides of the removed access plates. We strongly advise that you do not clean the equipment while it is running. Focus on brushes. Brush washers have sets of 10 or more spinning soft bristle brushes, and each brush has many bristle bundles. The overhead tubes have nozzles that spray water onto produce below. This results in debris getting lodged within the bundles, between bundles, and between the brush axle and housing. If these bristle brushes are not adequately cleaned, debris spreads by the nozzle spray and the spinning action of the brushes. To clean these, get creative. Try using a custom-made scrubby on a stick. Cut a scrubby sponge into a triangle shape that fits between two sets of brushes. On the widest section of the triangle, make a hole and glue in a long wooden dowel. Or you could try a stiff bottle brush that is 1/4 inch diameter or smaller to get into the bundles. Dryer vent brushes also work well for getting in between brushes and bristle bundles. You will need to reach into the abyss of the brush washer in order to clean it adequately. This is made difficult because the motor housing panel sits above, blocking clear visible access. You will need to make sure that you have access from either side of the machine in order to clean the interior. Once you have access, use a food-grade grease-cutting detergent as needed. A backpack sprayer or low-volume water hose can be used to rinse off debris and detergent as you clean. Don't forget to clean legs, crossbars, support bars, screw heads, holes, and rough welds. As you are cleaning, check for signs of rust. This is a sign that moisture is collecting in spaces and is not adequately drying. These collection points can also serve as harborage points for pathogens. Now let's talk about cleaning the absorber. The absorber is made up of foam donuts set onto spinning axles. These absorber donuts spin and wick off water from produce coming out of the brush washer. Debris ultimately gets smeared onto the donuts, between donuts, and axles entering the housing. Here are some tips for cleaning donuts. If debris and oils are smeared onto the donuts, a detergent is going to be needed to break down the debris. Scrubbies or sponges can be used to scrub off vegetable matter. To access all sides of the donuts, you will need to turn the machine on, then off in order to rotate the donuts. When doing this, be sure to take extra precautions while the machine is running. Be sure to clean drive cylinders from underneath the absorber as well. Multi-purpose paint scraper tools or small diameter bottle brushes can be useful in cleaning between donuts. But take care not to gouge or tear the foam donuts with sharp tools. This would only create more harborage points for pathogens that would be difficult to clean. Foam donuts should be replaced as needed, at least annually. Having 2 sets can be helpful. This allows you to quickly add the clean set of donuts, while being able to set aside the dirty set to clean separately for future use. And don't forget to clean underneath. Use a flexible brush to reach into areas where the housing blocks the view. Avoid the use of power washers. They can easily spray a fine mist of debris and contamination all over the facility. Consider putting the equipment on wheels for easy moving. And be sure to clean support rods and bars, legs and supports, the underside of donuts, drive cylinders, and the underside of the drip pan, outlet tube, and corners. Cleaning and sanitizing equipment will take time. Here's a look at the time involved with disassembly and reassembly. Removing chain guards and chains takes about 20 minutes. Disconnecting the conveyor and absorber, including unbolting leg connections and sill plates, takes approximately 25 to 30 minutes. Removal of the upper plates takes about 5 minutes. Picking up the machine, standing it on end, cleaning the interior, and sanitizing takes approximately 30 to 45 minutes. Drying the brush washer with a fan can take 60 minutes or more, depending on how many fans are used. Reconnecting the conveyor and absorber and replacing the plates, 35 minutes. Reconnecting chains and chain guards will take about 30 minutes. Altogether, this is about 3.5 to 4 hours. Keep in mind, it may very well take you longer the first time around. As I just mentioned, cleaning takes time. Cleaning the absorber starts with the plate connecting it to the brush washer. Each line of donuts must be cleaned. This will take approximately 30 to 45 minutes. Cleaning the underside drive cylinders will take 20 to 30. Cleaning the housing and around the axles will take approximately 20 minutes. Cleaning legs and drip pans will take approximately 15 minutes. To emphasize the importance of regular cleaning and sanitizing, here is a side-by-side comparison of the amount of time it takes to clean parts of the brush washer if done daily versus if debris is allowed to dry on. When cleaning the interior housing, sides, underside, roller brushes, chain guards, drip pans, etc., it will take approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes to clean if done daily. If debris is allowed to dry on, cleaning these parts will take approximately 4 hours and 15 minutes. Now let's review cleaning root barrel washers. Cleaning barrel washers with wooden staves. This equipment requires a thorough cleaning at least once a year, or more frequently depending on how heavily you use the equipment. Remember, maintenance cleaning should occur after every use. Again, the key here is to not let debris or vegetable matter dry on. Similar to brush washers, cleaning a barrel washer will take time, so be sure to have appropriate tools and space to facilitate that. Wooden barrel washers have an added concern in that wood can absorb moisture and stay damp, providing the perfect environment for bacteria to survive and reproduce. They are also more challenging to clean due to the numerous spaces between staves and other nooks and crannies. Focus in on the priority areas. Watch how the machine works. Where does debris and soil accumulate? In order to adequately clean all spaces, understand that the barrel is going to need to be rotated. Lots of water will spill out through the cleaning and sanitizing process, so it is important that you have drains for floors or gravel if washing outdoors. Some of the tools that the Cornell Vegetable Program has trialed for cleaning wooden barrel washers include custom-made scrubbies, bottle brushes attached to handles, and backpack sprayers. When cleaning, we suggest using long-handled tools to reach the interior. Brush off debris when the equipment is dry, starting first with the exterior and then the interior. Use hot water if needed to remove stuck-on debris. Use a backpack or pump sprayer with a water detergent mix to adequately reach all spaces between the staves and the interior. And then follow up with a water rinse and then adequately dry. Having a detailed standard operating procedure for cleaning this machine will be useful. Determine a cleaning regime that is fast but effective. Since the barrel must be rotated while cleaning, dirt and debris on the exterior will drop to the interior. When cleaning the interior, some dirt and debris will seep back onto the exterior. Balance cleaning both the interior and exterior. Repeat this process for the final rinse. In summary, wash pack equipment requires frequent maintenance cleaning and yearly deep cleaning. Use standard operating procedures to standardize cleaning. Provide instruction for disassembly and reassembly. Cleaning takes time. Prioritize deep cleaning in the off-season. Have an assortment of scrubbies, brushes, long-handled tools, backpack sprayers, personal protective equipment, and so on to aid with cleaning. Thank you for watching Part 5, Cleaning Common Wash Pack Equipment. If you have any questions or would like clarification or help identifying resources, do not hesitate to reach out. You can reach Extension Specialist Robert Haddad via email at rgh26@cornell.edu or by phone at 585-739-4065. You can reach Program Assistant Caitlin Tucker at cv275@cornell.edu or by phone at 573-544-4783. If you would like to learn more about the Cornell Vegetable Program, visit cvp.cce.cornell.edu.